Okay, so for my grisaille, grisaille is like is a French term meaning the grey. It's a grey, and there's you can paint in the background with this grey paint. You can also paint in traditionally paint in a more brownish colour, and that was the Brunei. And there's endless types of paint you can background, but traditionally the background underpainting was done pretty much in the traditional earth colours, from ochres like this to terra verts, which is like a greenish, browny greenish colour, a bronze, the umbers, the burnt siennas, and each artist had their own particular type of background colour, which set the tone and set the warmth or the coolness of their paintings. And some like Leonardo, who would paint, like a lot of them would paint in when they're doing landscapes, they would in the far distance they maybe use an umber, and in the mid foreground they would use more different colours, and maybe right in the foreground they'd use an ochre. But really, like, that's the fun about when you go to museums. You can go and look at the old master paintings, and you can catch certain parts of if you study it, look at the painting, you can catch certain areas in the painting. You can see where the part of the background was, and you can check out and you can see, oh yeah, he used that kind of underpainting in as a part of this, and in this area as he came forward he had more of an ochre background, and then he painted on, you see just where it shows through in some of the areas of the painting, and it's quite fascinating to see their methods and the way they did it. So anyway, let's get on and do my grisaille. For the grisaille, I was shown in Vienna by Professor Phil. It was a mixture of a yellow ochre. You could use umber, but I like to make mine a little warmer. So I use which this one is a burnt sienna, and a must colour is Mars black. So I mean the different blacks also have, like, you have ivory black, you can have bone black, Mars black, I think it's oxide black, but and they all have a different warmth or coolness when they're mixed with white. Some come out very kind of like a smoky brownish colour. Some come out almost like a very cold steely blue colour. It really all depends. So let's see. So I'll mix like 50%. That's how I do it. You can do it to your preference, however you like. I like this type of grey I get when I use this one. So 50% of the Mars black. Let me bring that down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah. I'm always getting paint in my hands, and it always kind of ends up on my face. But anyway, it's a good job there's no one around here to tell me that I've got it on my face. Okay, so is that 50%? Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. Yellow ochre. Yeah, come on. Oh, another 25% of yellow ochre, 25% of that, yeah, sort of, roughly. So let's see. On my hands. Okay. So yeah, you blend it up. This is ordinary oil paint, ordinary tube oil paint. And I must admit this grey I'm using is on the warm side, and I like that. I could use, I could cut, if I wanted it more cooler, depending on the painting, I could use, instead of like burnt sienna, I could probably use something like an umber, like a raw umber or something like that. But this one, I like this kind of grey. So anyway, we've got that there. Okay, and now over here, I'm gonna put the white that I mixed up. So there it is. Dollop. Stick that over here on that side. Now, see, from here to here, and you're gonna get a range of greys. You're gonna get a range of greys you want to paint with. So. But this has already got varnishes in it, varnishes and resins in it. You don't, with oil paint, we always mix it with a medium. You don't just paint with turts, because there's nothing to bind the tube paint, there's nothing to hold the particles together. You need some sort of medium. You can buy a painting medium. Any sort of painting medium would do. Right, I have one here. It's a quick drying painting medium. Now, this goes with the tube paint. This was what we has already got it in it. You don't need to add more into it. So, when you mix up you will mix up your paint, the range of paint that you're going to be painting with. You put a bit of your medium in here, and I've mixed some a little bit of terps in my medium as well, just so you mixed up that there. So that's got the medium in it to bind it nicely. This one doesn't over there doesn't need any so you just put a thinner in it, and you can use that thinner on there just to kind of make a little bit got away. So you use that thinner there to make that into a nice little paintable paste. Not too runny. So you mix that there. That will dilute it for you. Now you're ready to cross over. You can mix your ranges. You can mix the range of the colours that you want. Okay. So, let me give it like 50%. No. And then I can like, sometimes I do the middle. I do a middle grey in the middle, like that. Okay. And the rest I'll do with the brush as I'm painting. As I'm painting, I'll do the rest of this with the brush itself, with the thinners. And I'll be able to mix up painting grey. Yeah. Push that to the side. And get lighter and lighter. Oh God. It's all over my hands again, look. Well, you can't be working with oil paint and have nice nails. Yeah. Try having nice nails and being a painter. Yeah. And that. So now I've got the paint on my palette where I'll be painting. I'll be using that. I only do. I keep redoing it as I need it. I don't just add. I don't make a huge amount because, like I said, this stuff dries fast. So if I once I've used it, I'll just mix it again and again. If I found that this is it kind of dries so fast that this could actually start drying on the palette before I've finished what I want to do. So yeah, to stop it drying too fast, you just mix up as you need it. You don't have to keep you don't have to expose it to the air, or it'll just waste it. It'll just go harden on the palette. So. And in the meantime, that's what I make. Keep it cool. I mean, I'll go and put this back in the fridge until I need to mix up another one. So now that's ready. Oops. Yeah, I've got it on my hands again. Watch out for that. Just keep it here and just. It's got the thinners in it. It's got medium in it. So as I paint it, I just add the thinners to keep it, keep it moist. So now I've got my paint all ready. Now I can get on with doing some more of this. Yeah. The never-ending storm of my existential crisis. What is an existential crisis? I don't know. But that's a picture of it.